today, I'm very glad that you could join us for our very first live broadcast. My name is Dianera Rios. Here in the studio today, I also have my friend Caitlin, who's manning my technical stuff here. And we are filming on location at her house. And it's very wonderful that we've been able to do this today. It was kind of a last minute organizing, but I'm glad that people have already RSVP'd on Facebook and otherwise. And like I've said, you don't need an account to watch this broadcast, but you all can make accounts to interact, to share your input. I'll be taking requests for songs. I'll be having a short Q&A session. You could, if you'd like to, email in some questions, and I'll be looking at my emails later on in the show, to purplepoetpianist@gmail.com. So in today's broadcast, I'm going to be talking about my goals for my music and American Idol, and how I've been doing so far in each of the different musical mediums that I've been working with, along with my I'll have a Q&A session if you want to ask me about anything. Basically anything from music to my personal life to really anything. We'll have a lot of time here. And then I will also make a special announcement at the very end. And so, why don't we start out with our Q&A? Does anybody have any questions of any kind? You can ask me anything.
Alright, the question is from Eric Parsons. Do you think American Idol is going to last now that Simon Cowell has left?
Well, Simon Cowell was I think that he was definitely a factor that kept it running, because not only was he one of the best producers for the show, he always gave, while sometimes his comments towards singers were very critical, they were very truthful. And I mean, that's definitely something a good judge has, is that they're very truthful, even if it could be seen as critical. I don't know if American Idol it's a very popular show, and a lot of that popularity could be credited to his producing skills, so I'm sure it could last at least another 3, 4, maybe even 5 seasons. After that, I'm not sure which way it's going to go. And then with the new judges, like, who else is judging? The newer judges, I'm sure a lot of people will be coming into the show to watch them too.
And then question number 2, also from Eric. Are you sad he's not going to be there to judge you?
Well, I was a little disappointed when I heard that he wasn't going to be judging, but in a sort of way I'm a little relieved, because like I said, while his judgments or comments on singers were very truthful, they were pretty critical, and I can take criticism, but I'm not too sure if I would have been able to. Well, I'm sure I would have at least gotten over it if he said something that I didn't like, but so really it's no big deal.
Eric Parsons again. Are you gonna do these Ustream things more often?
I hope to. Now, the biggest thing though is I'm gonna need a lot more viewers to really be able to pull these off, because one of the best things about this Ustream thing is to have people like you come in and comment and ask questions and to watch. And so definitely it's going to take a lot more advertising, and then our next show we'll be talking about well in advance. And so if you could advertise this on I was gonna say I put up the event this morning, but and even with 365 friends on Facebook, sometimes my advertising doesn't get too far, and especially since a lot of those people who are my friends on Facebook don't get on every single hour like I do. And then on my Facebook fan page has 50 fans. Now, considering that I have almost 7-8 times that in actual friends, I'm thinking I could have a lot more fans than that. And so the more the merrier. That's what I'm gonna say. This was, like I said, a kind of a last minute organized thing, but thank you very much, Eric. It really means a lot to me.
Let's hear the music.
Some music, alright. Let's get some music started. You know, I do know a song from The Godfather. I think I'll play that. What I remember of it. Speak softly, love, and hold me warm against your heart. I feel the rain like rolling trash as moments start. We're in a world, our very own, sharing a love that only few have ever known. From what I can remember of it, but I'll play poker. I wanna hold 'em like they do in Texas, please. Fall right, hit me, baby, rain, stay with me. Like an intuition, play the cards that seems to start. Baby wants some thought, play the one that's on his heart. So I'll play the rest of it. I remember the words. I'm sorry, but I do well. As far as singing a cappella, I really only do it when I have to, but I do, I guess, sort of enjoy singing a cappella, but well, especially for American Idol, I've been doing it a lot more often to get geared up for it. And so, last major time that I sang a cappella was probably when I sang the national anthem at the Nelson Wolff baseball stadium for a missions game back in the summer of '06. And so, and that was something I had to try out for too. And it's funny because to try out for that, they had an American Idol setup for trying out to sing the national anthem. And so somewhere on the internet, if you Google my name, is the event roster where they had the names of 10 or 11 people who made it through to sing the national anthem at one of the games. And there was about 30 or 40 people who tried out, and so I was the youngest one to get in, which is, I guess, it's a pretty good feat. And so I've been singing since I was 4, but I didn't even actually get any like gigs or anything until I was 6, and I sang a cappella the national anthem at a 4th of July parade over in my town, Chavana Park.